Every year since 1999, 23 faith-based organizations have been victims of violent acts resulting in one or more people being killed. While these threats are serious and growing, a live shooter is not your church's greatest threat. There are 350,000 churches in the United States. And even if the number of violent attacks on churches doubles this year, that means only 50 churches will experience this trauma, and 349,950 will not. But stack those stats against this one. StartChurch.com says 1,000 churches are being sued every single month. And of those 1,000 lawsuits, 400 of them are filed by disgruntled board members. I'm telling you, your church's greatest threat is not an active shooter. A couple of years ago, all of our American churches combined gave $35 billion to missions. But in that same year, those churches lost $36 billion to fraud and other illegal acts. But pastors and church leaders will line up all day long and spend hundreds of dollars to attend a seminar on how to react to a live shooting incident. But seldom will they give a second glance to the far more likely scenarios that threaten their churches. The top 10 churches of the 1980s don't even exist today, and it wasn't a shooter that took them down. Having been a pastor for 20 years, I've looked for a place I could go to get help to protect my own church and congregation from all the risks that threaten our future. But I've not been able to find a single source that brings all of these elements together. So I created one. I've packaged it into a seminar called When Crisis Comes to Church. Today I'm offering that course as an online course that will show you how to eliminate risk when possible, and if you can't eliminate the risk, how to minimize the effects of those risks. And yes, we'll talk about church violence and security, but we also cover all of the other less notorious but far more likely dangers that threaten your church. I know that pastors and church leaders are busy, so if you buy this course, you'll have access to it for a full year. And I've developed a delegation and accountability guide to go along with it, so you can assign certain segments to staff members to follow up so that the work gets done without you having to do it all by yourself. Pastors are worried about giving up control or making themselves vulnerable to the IRS or other government agencies. But this course will show you how to get everything in order while continuing to operate your church and ministry just the way you feel the Bible directs. You can take the money this course costs and buy your student pastor, worship leader, and children's pastor the small sirloin at Outback and tell them how much you appreciate their ministry and their contribution to your church. Or you can take those same dollars and prove your appreciation by eliminating or reducing the personal ministry risks that your staff faces every single day. This seminar usually costs $149 per person, but we're offering this online version for less than $100. If you purchase this course, you will receive the live 3-hour seminar, and along with that seminar, you'll receive a downloadable risk reduction workbook that you can complete as you go through the seminar, and when it's over, you will have a personal plan that will be specific to your church to help you reduce the risk that you face. In addition to the live seminar and the workbook, you'll have access to the video and audio recordings of the seminar for a full year. So in addition to the seminar, the workbook, and the audio and video recordings, we're also going to allow you to give 3 key members of your staff access to those recordings so that you can delegate work to them. So you get the live seminar and workbook, access to the audio and video recordings for a full year, 3 key staff members to work along with you viewing the recordings and listening to the audio, using the delegation accountability guide to help make sure every detail gets covered. And just in case you have questions, we'll also give you email access to our team to help with any of those questions that might come as you go through the program. And since we're all about eliminating crisis, we will give you a personal emergency planning guide so all of your important personal information can be stored in one place and can be shared or given to others as needed. If you register today, you can receive this whole package for one payment of $97. This offer will close on June 4th, and while the course will still be available, those purchasing it after that will not receive email access to our staff. So enroll today and permanently fix the holes in the wall that are protecting your church and ministry. We'll even give you a 3-day money-back guarantee. If you'll participate in the live seminar and in the 3 days following you decide that it's not worth the $97 you spent, we'll gladly refund your money, no questions asked. Just click the link on this page. As soon as you paid, you'll receive an email that describes how everything I've told you here today works. And you'll sleep a whole lot better in the days to come. So click the link below, sign up now, and we'll see you at the seminar.